January 23rd. Jesus took bread, gave thanks, and broke it, and gave it to them, saying, "This is my body given for you. Do this in remembrance of me." In the same way, after the supper, he took the cup, saying, "This cup is the new covenant in my blood, which is poured out for you." Luke 22:19 and 20. The Bible is, in one sense, the history of God's covenants with mankind. Covenant is a biblical word that is rich in meaning, referring to an agreement or contract between God and His creation, whether a single man like David or a nation like Israel, or even the whole earth, as was the case after the great flood. So, we see Jesus with his closest disciples the night before his crucifixion, celebrating the deliverance of God's people from slavery many centuries earlier. Soon after that deliverance, at Mount Sinai, God made a covenant of law with his people. That covenant was sealed with the blood of bulls, sprinkled by Moses over the people, with the words, "This is the blood of the covenant that the Lord has made with you." Jesus echoes these words of Moses as he lifts up the cup. The upper room is his Mount Sinai. A new covenant of grace rather than law is being established. Except there is no animal's blood to ratify this new covenant. The Hebrew word for covenant means to cut or divide, referring to the Jewish custom of cutting an animal in half and the two parties to the covenant walking in between the pieces to confirm their agreement. Jesus was saying, as he picked up the cup and passed it around, that the body to be slaughtered and the blood to be poured out would be his own. The new covenant is one of abundant and eternal life, and it could only be established by the ultimate sacrifice, the Son of God, broken for us, poured out for us. Today, just thank Jesus for the new covenant life that we enjoy, a life that we have been freely given, but which cost him everything. Today's decree: I live in the age of the new covenant, established by Jesus' blood poured out for me.